In this video, I'm going to show you how to replace the brake light bulbs on your 2019 to 2020 Hyundai Elantra. The process is pretty straightforward, so let's go ahead and get started. So that the next time you brake, your brakes look like this. Open the driver's side door and pop the trunk. So pull on the trunk release over there. Now that's the brake light, but in some models there's also a second brake light bulb on the inner tail light bulb. So if yours has one there, watch my inner tail light video. I'm going to put a link in the description for that. Now go inside the trunk and get the flap out. Once you get the flap out, keep it somewhere safe. We gotta take off those two nuts over there. Those are 10mm nuts. And also get this wiring harness out of the way. Just push it in there. Get a 10mm nut or a socket, either one works. And get those two nuts out. Alright, and keep them somewhere safe. They're gonna come handy in the next minute. Now if you're gonna try and just push the light out like this, try it from here, wiggle it there, try all you want, use all your might. No matter what happens, it doesn't come out, well, don't worry. I'm gonna show you a trick that I figured out when I was making this video, so that you don't have to struggle with it like I did over here. So you will need a hammer for this. It looks scary, but it's not. Just get a hammer, right? A small one. Now get those nuts and put them back on the reverse way, right? So the back side is on the front now, so that the flat side of the nut is outside. Just put the nut in a few threads. You don't want to hit on the stud itself. You only want to hit on the flat surface of the nut. So just get the nut in a few threads. Now start hammering. And I'm not going to fast forward this part because I want you to see that it takes a few seconds. So if it takes a while for you as well, don't worry. That's just the way it is. So keep on hammering. And keep an eye out on the studs. You will see that it pops out. Come loose, pops out right there. See that? Now I'm just gonna get those nuts off, push the light in a little bit, get those nuts. Let's not forget to get the electrical connector. See where my finger is? The index finger. That's where you have to press down. Press down, pull it out. Out it comes. Now that's the light right there. At this point you should be able to just go out there and get the light out. It's easy as that. And 1 and 2. Those two studs went over there. Then there's two holes for the alignment pins and the fifth one over there. Let's see where it goes on the tail light. Those are the two studs with the nuts on. Those are two alignment pins, and that's where the slot was. Alright, now the center one, that's the one for the brake light. In order to get it out, first we will just twist it left and out the bulb holder comes. Just like that. Now that's the bulb right there. In order to get the bulb out of the bulb holder, we're going to push it down, twist it left. So get a towel or something so you don't touch the bulb surface with your bare hands. So get a towel, push it down. See how I can push it down? So push it down, twist it left slightly, and pull the bulb off right there. Let's take a closer look at the bulb itself. It's got two filaments inside it for two separate functions, brake light and tail light. And it clearly states on the bulb itself that the replacement bulb type number should be 2357. Again, it's 2357. When you get the bulb, you'll see there's two pins on it and they're not at the same height. One pin is a little bit higher than the other one, and that's going to make a difference when we put the bulb back into the bulb holder. I'll show you how. If you put the bulb in and if you're not able to push it down, well, don't worry. All you have to do is get the bulb out now. Twist it 180 degrees. Now put the bulb back in the bulb holder. You should be able to push it down like that. Push it down, twist it right, and it's locked in place. Now let's put the bulb holder back in. It just goes in one way. Push it down. Make sure it's sitting flush like this. Let's get a closer look and then twist it right. And the bulb holder is now locked in place. In order to put the light back in, again, those are 5 things. Those 2 studs, 2 alignment pins, and the 1 slot, and the wire there. First, let's just put the wire through the hole there. Snake it through. Now, get the light in position like this. Right? Just get the light in position and start pushing it in. While I'm doing this, what I'm also going to do is I'm going to keep an eye out on the studs from the inside of the trunk to make sure that the light is aligned. See, the studs are coming in. As long as those two studs are coming through the holes there, the entire light should be aligned too. Then push it in a little bit. Get the wire. Put the nuts on. Now, when you tighten the nuts back on, you may feel some resistance because we hammered on those threads over there. So there may be some deformation, but you'll be fine. You'll feel just some resistance, but that's pretty much it. So get the wrench or the socket, tighten those nuts, then push the light in, tighten them again, tighten them all the way. Now let's put the electrical connector back over there. Only goes in one way. Slide it in and click it in place. There it is. Let's not forget to put the flap back on. And that is pretty much it. See how easy the whole process was?